Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are going over patch version 1.9 update. Gearbox just dropped Bounty Pack 4. It just came out with one new pearlescent sniper and 6 new pieces of legendary gear, which is really nice. And then we got Vault Card 4, Desert Screams, 4 reloadable pieces of gear. You get an order assault rifle, Vlad assault rifle, Self and Seek, Malwan sniper, pressure kettle, dataless grenade ordnance, which is cool. One unique head for each base game Vault Hunter. 4 Vault Hunter skins used by all Vault, 5 weapon skins, 5 vehicle skins, 4 Echo drone, 4 skins, 2 Echo 4 attachments, pearlescents and dedicated drops, 8 pearlescent weapons from 1.7 now have dedicated drop sources. In addition to being world drops, additionally we have 2 new pearlescent weapons and 1 legendary with dedicated spots in Kairos that you'll have to discover for yourself. And what did they do? The Soul of Temper now drops from the Timekeeper. The Locust drops from Soul. Unkempt Hero drops from Inceptius. Julius Sparkle now drops from Callus. Vile Lictor now drops the Abyss. Custodian drops from Origo. Constable drops from Bloom Reaper. And Gummy drops from Soul. 2 new pearlescents added. 1 and 1 new legendary. New pearlescent gun, Vault Garden Radix drops a new pearl. Pearlescent gun, Subjugator drops a new pearl. New legendary Ordnite generator activity bosses to accommodate the new dedicated drops. You also have decreased their world drop rates. That is really a good change there. Bounty Pack 3. Loot from Fighting Bait will drop easily reachable areas so you will never miss rewards. Fast travel station replace old revive station with a big encore machine. A skipping Bounty Pack intro. This is feature cutscene to play as expected. The giant Dane head receives its accurate minions. They now clears out immediately when the main boss falls. Clear will now release a powerful fire wave if you missed the skill check during the first fire cast. Defeating LR unlocks the red chest once per victory. Green orbs reliably no data skill check fight. Will continue the attack report out of their stand. Prance Revelation resets when you get off the platform. Whack Bailey's payouts high levels been adjusted. Brizane remains in the arena during multiplayer, difficult to change. This Ifo and eyeball drop drones will no longer respond at the period of time. The Moxie Big Encore unlocks once for every player leaves the arena. Arena block structures strictly off the limits. Glitched enemies. Activate trait and trot to have stand their ground. Stagger easy. Stage 2. The Digiclone will rotate now properly. The visual glitch effects display in all glitch enemies. And I'm not seeing any shiny fixes. Gearbox, what are you guys doing? Why is there no shiny fixes in here? They better be fixed. I will test these later, but updated the flow, the takedown and abyss update. Updated the flow and the takedown after your first completion. After beating the takedown, you'll be able to jump right in when initiating a mission replay. Completing the boss fight, the takedown will pause the timer, leaving it visible. Child Emerald with boss arena resets probably if you die during phase 2. Attack. Connect cleaning the child Emerald as soon as it emerges from the water in phase 2. Water doesn't rise the chair morph killed during phase 1, allowing players to easily reach their loot. Defeated mini bosses, stay down during the killed mini boss objective. Enemies continue to spawn throughout the mini boss fight. Keep the action going. Leaving the game for the takedown will spawn you correct fast travel station. Slide in the entry loop. The research feels so much smoother. Removed all players' requirement. Following we get into airlock objectives. Takedown ensure the objective updates when players move quickly. Fully audio effects now play during takedown combat and takedown menu. Takedown echologs will remain in the sorting region. Collecting Elder Reach phonographics finishing the takedown, triggering celebrity notification marks your achievement. Circle Slaughter stocked an empty gun machine when Silent Crisis time scope. Prevented Vex from reaching the top of the room. Transitioning to multiplayer, single player, Circle Slaughter preserves you in your progress. By enemies encouraged to target you. Fast traveling in the penalty box. The wave tracker accurately displays your current wave when you focus on minions first. Throw Subjugator and throw. Boss combat resets when all players are outside of the boss arena. Increased radius of Throw effect and melee attacks in phase 2. First, attacks from Thol no longer injure you when in the upper arena. Layer subjugated Thol. Thol no longer heals when attacking his shield spots in phase 2 and 3. Subjugator Wrath will now take critical hit damage when shot during the eye during phase 4. Items will no longer fall through the ground. Subjugator and Thol, the invincible boss arena. Adjusted some areas of Subjugator and Thol. Invincible areas to better keep you in the fight. Preventing loot from dropping during Subjugator fight from spinning and preventing you in the item. Body Pack 2. Enemies no longer stand at the bottom of the water or the heart of the mountain. Added additional collision to the Bella fight. Red chest spawns now in the demon's domain with additional spawn waves. Pressing the button. Story Pack 2. Updated Bloodstone and Iridium Craig. Heavy charge shot to avoid timing out. Badass Lunatic and the Bug and Butcher no longer block the path when you use Storage Standard. Creating level 13 character will automatically reveal the fast travels for the first faction. The Red Storm appears fully on the map. Base game. It's the whole time phase situation. You can still progress through rift portals. Be murdered, knock down the bunker door, killer, mission replay. Added drop assist to help reachable locations. Flying enemies no longer moving properly when using range attacks. Enemies no longer to move the location, perform an attack if they don't have to. Elemental change, beam count lowered from 10 to 3. That is great. Explosion to Theodore shooting legs count towards kill enemies with Theodore guns and Volcar challenge. Kill the order. Challenge will progress. Requirement. Echo path location. Improvement and corrected waypoint. Seems just like a bunch of basic stuff. Okay, we're gonna go onto the characters now. So what happened with the characters? Cash. Okay, so using the melee with crossfire active. Using the jump pad will keep you on your jump strategy. I'm not really sure what that means. Graphics technical card will attach to walls and ceilings now. Assurance applies the correct amount of forge stacks. We're switching equipped shields, which I didn't know that was the problem. Crossfire will target Subjugator the Invincible in phase 1 from further back. While making this change, we've also updated Ralph's turret to increase. Why is this in here? Distance for this fight and precision standard stacks are only gained when dealing critical hits to enemies. Doing damage to yourself no longer gains stacks. Arlo Gravitator. Retriggering group study doesn't cause other Vault Hunters to increase their axial drain faster. This is great because I was noticing that. Because that was really annoying. Flux Generator plus Transfer Duct Flux Generator is no longer force immediate cooldown when on equipping heavy ordnance. Halo Sidekick nameplate has been removed. Unstoppable Ice increases crowd damage when using grenades or crowd elements. Chain Reactor deals bonus radiation damage in the multiplayer. Darts from Skeptic deal damage when enemies put in stasis. Ralph Soldier Charge Blast shares damage 0.5 seconds as all taken. My Last has been optimized to work more efficiently. Peacebreaker cannons will fire continuously when saving and loading. The Instigator class mounts stack normally. Rockets no longer prevent health drain in the Infernal Protocol. Visual Appear Multiplier. Hell in Shell Fire Bombs move faster, have increased radius, better combat enemies. The projectiles from Hatter's payload deal 10 damage. So we still got no buffs to Rafa. Corrected some interaction with various gear that we were working on intended. 2-tier Rubberman and 3 Skillcraft firmware. Interesting. Using a rev kit, immediately throwing a grenade at group enemies. Done with multiple projectiles per shot. Now, in calculations, functionally, if you use some changes to sticky damage for anything with 2 on projectile and a difference of damage by number of Tilo throws, more projectiles. Pearlescence will with increased reload speed stats, just reload speed. A flux, sniper rifle that show the active status effect, override that killing the enemy Mal1 transfer effect. Reduce the sub damage by the overcharging abyss by 10%. Dataless pistols with Ripper mag now increase fire rate. Ripper jailbroken Gatling gun projectile will fire even if UVH exchange replay mission existed because it can clear more stocks. And then fix the observer drone, trying to target the player if they splash damage from the grenade explosion. Address as reported, hitting the digiclone. Observer drone would be target behind spot, behind the boss, and result in not dealing damage to the boss, dropping a curse. This has been updated so projectiles can briefly, after hitting enemies, so instead of duration, Torg, counterman grenade, optimized performance, and throwing grenades in multiple short distance and amount of time. Flat off sniper, light sniper rifle, gunner reload, crouch position, swapping to another weapon. Audio visual glitches, remove duplicate Gen V glitch. Body mouth, address the reported of inconsistent visual animations glitches. Added missing inconsistent voiceovers. And then they did some UI stuff. New character, created a new character with shared progression. We'll start off with the great right amount STU tokens. Then you got the map, the big map with menu fast travel, added objectives. You'll better understand where you can fast travel. This also like really simple stuff, not super important. And then they updated crashes and performance and stability. And then we got Bio Bulkhead for the big encore this week. And we got TK's Wave for the mission item. And this is where the Breeze Block Market is. Now, I probably won't be able to find it this week, but hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.